What's up, guys? It's Swarm of the Bee Movies. The drone is here, and it's time for our sci-fi review. And today we're going to be reviewing The Angry Red Planet to start things. The Angry Red Planet is from 1960. It's written by Ib Melchior and directed by Ib Melchior. Also written by Sidney Pink. This movie centers around a crew of astronauts who are on a space shuttle traveling to Mars, and they're trying to discover new things on Mars and everything. And what ends up happening is these giant sandworm-like creatures, while they're there, attack them. And Nora Hayden is in this as she's called Irish, but it's actually Iris. The other main character calls her Irish through this, and basically the premise is they're trying to fight off these sandworms and get back to Earth as they're stuck on Mars. As I said, this movie's from 1960. The budget originally was $250,000. It got bumped up to $500,000. I was reading something online about that. But you can really tell like the faults in this movie. For those of you that know movies, are familiar with movies from this era, there's a thing called Cinemagic that was really started in this era, and it was actually used on this movie. This was one of the first movies, from what I understand, that it was used on. And so they were able to film the sequences on Mars like in a red sepia type tint. And it's a really, really interesting, really cool, way of filming. But the problem is like they filmed like 30 minutes of the movie in this red orange. It's almost like an orange tint. And simulating life on Mars. But overall, this is an okay movie. This is a decent low budget sci-fi movie for that time period. Originally it was slated to come out in 1959. It didn't release till 1960. But pretty good story, not bad. I'm gonna give it 1B up. And the other review, guys, is a movie from 1985. It's called Morons from Outer Space. It's written by Griff Rhys and Mel Smith, and it's directed by Mike Hodges. Mel Smith actually has a role in this. He is Bernard. And the basic premise of this is there's four people that are stuck, these four aliens that are stuck on a rocket ship, and it crashes into Earth. And during this process, though, Mel Smith, who, like I said, is Bernard, one of the aliens, he gets separated from the group. So there's really three of them throughout this movie, and the story with him is he's trying to find his way back to his pals. And the other three land on Earth and are captured by the government, and they kind of take them through this rigorous testing and all this. They do physical exams on them and mental exams and all these kind of tests and stuff, and they find out that they're actually idiots. And like there's a lot of really stupid sequences in the movie. Like this is a British movie, and I am not particularly fond of British humor. I never have been, the slapstick farce type of humor. But there are some really, really funny moments in this movie, looking back, and it's a pretty good movie. It's a low budget film that it did have I believe it did have a budget of close to $4 to $5 million, which is still pretty low budget, for that time period. But overall, pretty good film, and I am going to give this one 1B up. Guys, next week I've kind of stopped doing the themes here. I know I stuck with the sci-fi theme this week, but next week I'm going to be just doing 2 random films. From 1979, I'm going to be doing Tourist Trap. And another film I'm going to be doing is the Mummy Theme Park. And it is from 2000, and it's an Italian film. But yeah, so that's going to be next week, guys. Be looking for that. And actually, I say next week, but I'm going to try to send out videos more than once a week sometimes. So it could be next week, it could be in 3 or 4 days. Anyways, guys, you know what to do. If you like videos like that, like this, hit the bell icon, hit like, hit subscribe. Drone out.